for joining us today. We're going to continue looking at the tree of life, which is Jesus, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. We have a choice to make. We're still making that same choice today. God said, I've set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Now you choose. But he said, choose life. He set the two trees before Adam and Eve. We are free moral agents. We have a right to decide what tree we're going to eat from. As we saw, we need to confess Jesus as Lord and believe in our heart that God raised him from the dead in order to be saved. It's something we need to do to enter and access the tree of life. And one of the ways, well, the only way we see that is one, we believe, but then we must speak. So Adam and Eve listened to contrary words and answered Satan and the words incorrectly. They spoke things that weren't completely true, and they became deceived. But today, let's look at Proverbs 15:4. We've seen where hope deferred makes the heart sick. So not eating from the tree of life and releasing our faith on the proper things and God's plan will cause us to be sick. And here in chapter 15, verse 4 of Proverbs 1, verse 1, it says, a soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Again, words. And 2, the tongue of the wise uses knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. If you're speaking against the word of God, you're pouring forth foolishness. Verse 4, a wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. A wholesome tongue. A wholesome tongue is health. You speak forth the word of God. It will prevent sickness in your body. You see, in the Garden of Eden, if Adam and Eve had eaten from the tree of life, their physical bodies had the ability to live forever. But they ate from the tree of cursing and calamity, knowledge of good and evil, and disease came on the scene. So if in verse 4 it's saying a wholesome tongue is a tree of life, if it's a tree of life, that wholesome tongue, saying wholesome words will affect your physical body. What you say will affect your physical body. There is power in our words, even over our physical bodies. Speak the word of God over your physical bodies. Plant the seeds of healing. Might take time, but if you truly believe and don't speak contrary, you will have whatever you say. Thank you for joining us today.